I'll call this special meeting of the Proctor Public Utilities of March 26th to order. Today we're going to discuss the bid opening of our new pump station. You want to go ahead?
Roll call. Carolyn?
Yes.
Phil Larson?
Yes.
Jennifer Peterson?
Yes.
Are you turning it over to Brendan?
Yeah, I can give a brief overview if that's okay with you all. We have received 8 competitive bids for this project, which we're very happy with.
Very hard to hear.
Sorry, I'll speak louder as well into the mic. We've received 8 competitive bids, which we're very happy to hear. Recent projects, we've gotten far fewer than that. So very happy with the 8 bids. The apparent low bidder is Utility Systems of America of Eveleth. Their bid was at just below $579,000. They were lower than our engineer's opinion of probable costs, which was $644,300. And we had accounted for also a 15% contingency. Shar, as we mentioned to you, just the current market and specifically metals and lumber pricing is very high. So very happy with the bid price received. SEH has worked with Utility Systems of America, and previously Matt Bolf has worked with them on a few projects, as well as folks out of our Virginia office, and they're capable of doing this work.
I was just going to say, I think we're missing. Do you see any other people in attendance here? I was just thinking that. Yeah, I'm gonna. Text,
I don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna text Matt Lotfula. So you might see me pop off. We're still listening. So keep talking. Okay. I'm just gonna email him and see if he's still popping on here.
Sounds great. Thanks. Yeah, so we've worked with this contractor, the apparent low bid contractor, in the past. They recently finished a project in Virginia, a water main project that I spoke with our project manager, Matt Reed, out of our Virginia office, and that project went well. SEH will have a part-time resident project representative, or what we call an RPR, on site when major underground utility work is occurring, as well as building foundations and things of that nature. So we'll be on site for construction observation and serve as a liaison between you all, the owner, and the contractor. I wrote in the memo or letter summarizing the bids for this type of underground utilities project. We'd recommend budgeting for around a 5% change orders, just for the possibility of unforeseen conditions underground. That's just sort of standard what we've seen in the past. I guess that was the main overview I had thought of. Are any questions popping up in your minds?
I just have a comment, and I just wanted to thank you, Brendan, for the work you did in the memo. It was really nice that you took kind of the extra step to call them and walk through those couple line items that varied pretty significantly from the original estimate. So I really appreciate that, and appreciate your context of having worked with this company in the past on other projects. So thanks for doing that.
Yeah, thanks for saying that.
Proctor has had, I know we talked about it, Brendan, at the bid opening, but Proctor has used Utility Systems of America before. I don't believe we've had any issues. Most recently, it was our Ugsted Road project that was joint with the with Midway Township back in 2011, I believe.
Okay.
So that's a fresh one.
I appreciate the comment on the steel and lumber prices too, because we've seen those prices are kind of all over the place right now. I imagine that's hard to include in an estimate like this.
Yeah, I've spoke with another contractor on another project today, and they've seen steel prices increase 40% from last year. It's just crazy numbers.
Bill, do you have any questions?
Do you guys remember that Etc. project? Yeah. I can't recall any big issues or anything
No,
like that,
no.
so.
Do we have any other concerns?
No, I
No.
don't.
Well, entertain a,
Is SEH recommending that we accept that bid then? Or recommend that we accept USA Utility Systems of America as
Yes,
the contractor?
yes.
SEH's recommendation.
I'll entertain a motion for the lowest bidder of Utility Systems of America.
I'll support.
You're entertaining, so you're motioning?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Do I need to do a roll call since we're in a meeting? Carol Lynn,
Yes.
Phil Larson,
Yes.
Jennifer Peterson.
Yes.
And then the second item on our agenda would be the letter of agreement for professional services to SEH to finish up this project, and the estimate to be at $75,000. So I would need a motion on that.
I can move to approve the SH agreement.
Go ahead.
Any other questions on it?
No.
I'll second that.
And that was for.
Then we'd have to do a roll call.
Okay, roll call vote. Carol Lynn,
Yes.
Phil Larson,
Yes.
Jennifer Peterson.
Yes.
Hey, Mike, we just approved Utility Systems of America as our lowest bidder for the contractor for the job.
Okay,
So I don't
Thanks
know if you had any
for-
input or questions or anything in regards to that. What'd you say, Carol?
no, I don't think we had anything new beyond what we sent. Matt had some past experience with them that he was satisfied with their work. But I didn't see anything in the info that Brendan sent out that jumped out at me as to object to. So thanks, and sorry we're late joining in here. I got Matt behind me too.
It's all right. Hey, Mike and Matt.
Hello.
Is there anything else? Is there anything else we need to discuss then? Brennan?
Not on my end.
When are we looking then going forward from here? When are we looking at, have they said when they'd be starting?
Yes.
We'll
Yeah, that's
be
good.
having probably a pre-construction meeting or something like that coming up.
Yep. Yeah, that's all the next. So the next steps will be preparing the agreement, the contract between the contractor and the PUC, as well as a notice of award documentation. We can provide that. So I'll be in contact with you on that. And then next would be scheduling the pre-construction meeting with the contractor. And the lead time on the pre-packaged booster station is quite long. So they will be working on the submittals and shop drawing phase probably right away, just to get that ball moving. And so those will be sort of the next steps for us.
Great. Great. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I'm looking forward to putting shovel to ground.
Us too.
We all are, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, if there's nothing else.
No.
I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Carolyn,
Yes.
Phil Larson,
Yes.
Jennifer Peterson.
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate your time.
Thanks
Thank
for all the work,
you.
Brendan.